Welcome back to Sab News, and today we'll be talking about Twitter and Reddit. I'll be passing the mic to Araya to discuss the origin of Twitter.
Good morning. Twitter was originally created in March of 2006, then it was officially launched on July 15th of that same year. Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams were working at a podcast company called The Odeo. They came up with the word Twitter, TWTTR, then changed it to Twitter. Twitter means a short burst of information and chirps from birds. Elon Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion on October of 2022 and renamed Twitter, and it is now called X. Now I'll be discussing about Reddit. Steve Huffman and Alexis Ohanian, two college student roommates from the University of Virginia, launched Reddit on June 23, 2005. Users could submit content, vote up or down, and engage in discussions across various topic-based communities called subreddits. Now, I will be having Brielle describing the evolution using examples of notable events.
During the 2009 Iranian election protest, Iranian government had banned traditional news outlets to cover up the protests in Iran, so many people relied on Twitter and Facebook for information. And then Twitter grew and introduced new features such as hashtags and the ability to retweet and allowing people to see and add pictures and videos. In 2012, Twitter introduced Vine, GIFs, and live streaming. And then in 2019, Twitter was announced the 10th most downloaded mobile app of the decade. And then in 2022, Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion, changing the platform's policies, content, and user experience. And now Araya will be talking about why we trust these media outlets.
I trust Twitter for information because during live events, Twitter gives out fast information, which updates us in real time. Also, the accounts who are posting it are from public figures, such as the president, and companies such as trusted news outlets. Also, to know if the account is trusted is when there is a blue badge next to their username to confirm the account is legitimate. And the reason why I trust Reddit for information because subreddits are moderated and attract real experts, such as doctors, lawyers, programmers, or scientists. They have experienced situations that others haven't, so they would put information that is likely the truth. Also, in Reddit, there are open conversations, so if there is any misunderstanding or misinformation, others usually call it out. Soraya will be talking about if she thinks social media should have absolute First Amendment protections.
The First Amendment protects free speech and the press, allowing the media to inform the public and hold the government accountable. However, without the limits, the media could cause harm. With the rise of social media, the false information can spread quickly, affecting how people think and make decisions. Media outlets have a responsibility not to spread hate or encourage violence. While freedom of the press is important, there should be limits when the content can cause harm. A balanced approach is needed to keep the press responsible and fair. Now Brielle will be providing metrics about Twitter and Reddit.
When Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion, Twitter's annual revenue at the time was approximately $5 billion. And then after the acquisition, X's value dropped nearly 70%, and estimates placing it low as $9.4 billion by October 2024. X has around 245 million daily active users worldwide, with over 500 million tweets posted daily. As early as 2025, X has 586 million monthly active users and reaches 12.6% of the internet users globally. As of April 2025, Reddit has 97.2 million active daily users, 44.1 million registered users, over 55.6 million logged off. Users still engaging with the content without logging in. Passing it back to Araya to talk about potential biases.
Some detectable biases in Twitter that I can identify is a study in November of 2024 which revealed that X's algorithm shows content from right-leaning politicians and news outlets. Another bias that I can identify is a study by the Wall Street Journal in 2024. They found that new users, even users who did not have any interest or even expressing their interest in politics, were frequently presented with political content. With Reddit, some detectable biases that I can identify is again with the political bias in politics. These subreddits are usually one-sided and lean more toward liberal perspectives. Another source of bias on Reddit comes from the voting system itself, which often favors popular opinions or mainstream narratives. Now, Soraya will be talking about if she'll be using both of these outlets in 10 years.
In 10 years, if Twitter and MySpace are still around, they'll be for an older crowd, and I'll probably look for something that's more in tune with current trends. Both platforms haven't changed enough to keep users engaged, especially younger users. If they don't evolve and stay fresh, I wouldn't want to use them in the future. Social media moves quickly, and if a platform doesn't keep up with new trends and features, it becomes outdated, just like MySpace has currently. Both platforms have changed a lot and don't seem to be keeping up with the younger people. Twitter used to be a main social media platform, but it has become a lot less popular with younger users. It's now full of ads and a lot of older people use it, making the algorithm less appealing and more cluttered. Now here's Brielle discussing what's next for the evolution of media.
Okay. We predict that the media will evolve over time into something even more consuming than it is now. It'll be addicting to everybody, especially when there's new apps in the future that will target certain age groups. I think AI will play a huge part in the evolution of media, along with virtual reality. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on
Sab News.
I can't do Twitter and Reddit.
Yeah.
15.7. If Twitter.
3, 2.
No. Okay, that's fine.
I look fine. I swear I still love him. Quit skipping away.
Yeah.
Guys, help me. 3, 2, 1.